Hey, what is going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video. And today, obviously, I just got back home from the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. And holy crap, now I'm gonna be doing my review on a second video. There's so many things I gotta upload because there's a lot of stuff I got, and there's a lot of stuff that was there that was just the experience was just amazing, and I wanted to kind of talk about this because the people at North Park Theater, they were freaking amazing, freaking amazing. I cannot describe it any more bluntly. Okay, so the theater, like, I've been there a couple of times already. My Hero movie, Cowboy Bebop movie that they showed as a screening, Black Butler a couple of years ago. And ever since they started screening anime like movies, when they started with Black Butler, they have vastly expanded their production. It's a classical theater. They only have one theater in the movie theater. It's a classical theater. It's one of those old school type theaters. So, at North Park Theater for Dragon Ball Z, it sold out. There was about, like, the guy told me there was about 700 people, and they only can hold 600 in the theater. So it sold out. Which I'm gonna be having that video too, because I record like the entire like ticket place. It's completely filled with people, which they've never had before. Like, I was talking to the guy who's like running a lot of the stuff. He even told me that they were not expecting it. Like, I was like, how can you not expect it? It's Dragon Ball Z. Never had that many people before, I guess. So that's the first time they've had that many people at a theater. Where they literally filled the theater. So, as they always do, if you guys have seen my Hero Academia one, as well as my Cowboy Bebop one, they do posters. They do posters, and this is the poster design that their artist did. This was surprisingly only $6, which actually surprised me because I think My Heroes was $14. So that was pretty good. They sold this for six. No, My Hero was 14. I remember. I distinctly remember that one. I could not believe they were only selling them for $6. I was like going crazy that they were only selling them for $6. It's a really good thing. Here it is right here, just so you guys see. North Park Theater. A really good screening at the movie. They also have the 4-star Dragon Ball pin, which I bought. I don't remember how much this was, but I still got it. I wasn't paying attention to it. I think it was like 3 or something like that. So we got that. I also got my the thing that Funimation offers to the theaters or whatever, the postcard of Gogeta. We're gonna talk about Gogeta too. We got some talking about to do because based on the interview that Sean Schimmel gave to Geekdom 101, we got some talking to do about this when I do my review. Because there's something interesting in the movie that Geekdom had pointed out to Schimmel, and Schimmel had denied that. So we got some talking about that to do about Gogeta when I do the review. So I went in there. It was awesome. Everyone, we were talking, like a bunch of people were talking Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that. There was a cosplay contest. Before I get to how the cosplay contest worked, because the cosplay contest was phenomenal. They actually got, instead of like them just picking like the people like through the crowd and stuff, they actually got one of the local cosplay judges who I actually met a couple of times already. And I was talking to her for a while too, because she goes to a lot of the cons that I've gone to, and she's actually one of the cosplay judges. She's a really good cosplayer. She makes a lot of like handmade cosplays. And so they actually had her be brought in for this. That's how big that this one was. It wasn't like the My Hero one where they just kind of picked whoever, you know, out of like, you know, the fan applause and stuff like that. They actually brought a cosplay judge in the fold for this. That's how big this was. But there was something that they did before the movie, which I didn't know for sure. I didn't know for sure if it was a Funimation thing or if it was a theater thing until they got to a certain point into this. They were doing so before the movie and before the cosplay contest, before the cosplay contest and before the movie. They did like this, like they did like all the best like epic battles from Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super, right? Okay, so the first one they show is Future Trunks killing robotic Frieza, okay, or whatever you want to call him, Android Frieza, whatever you want to call Frieza at this point for that one. But they show that Frieza when Trunks comes in and slices him up or whatever. But the thing that I noticed right away when they did this was they were using the Bruce Falconer score. And I was going crazy when they were doing this because I was like, oh my God, they are using this. There's a Linda Young Frieza. I was like, oh, I was going nuts. Like, I was going crazy because I knew it right away. I knew it was Falconer's music because I know Falconer's music and I know the Japanese music because I've listened to both of them. And, you know, obviously you all know I like the Bruce Falconer music better. So I knew it right away. It was Bruce Falconer. I was like going crazy. I was like, oh yes. So then they do the Cell Saga. After that, like after Trunks cuts him up, they go right to the Cell battle when Cell's about to get killed by Gohan. They show that. They showed the Falconer music again, and I was like, oh yes. It was epic watching this. It was epic watching Stephanie and Linda in their roles again on the big screen, even for a brief moment. Seeing those epic battles again. And Stephanie's team go on, you know, it just made me even miss her even more. Missed them both actually as like, you know, in their roles. Just made me just like, oh, you know, we're not gonna see this again. Damn it. So then after that they actually skip to the Universe 6 battle for Dragon Ball Super. And they showed Hit versus Goku, and that was pretty funny. That was pretty fun like thing to see. After they were done with that, they went to the It's Over 9,000 scene, but they were using the Funimation. They were using the Funimation version, not the Ocean version, right? So you hear Sean Schimmel and you hear Christopher Sabat, and I was like, wait, why are they showing this one? And then when Vegeta gets to the It's Over 9,000 part, they literally edited it. So Christopher Sabat's like 9,000 from Z was gone, and they put Drummett's 9,000 in it. And then after it was over, then they went right back to Sabat and Schimmel's voice as their characters and stuff like that. It was really well done. It was well edited. Like, I couldn't believe how good it edited. But once I seen that, I kind of suspected this was just a theater thing, because I was like, I didn't like. I was like, wait, how did they do that? Like, so they did that. Then what they did was, for a couple of seconds, they were showing the subtitle version of freaking like future like battles, like in the Tournament of Powers thing. So I had to look away because I was like, I haven't seen this before and I don't like subtitles. So I was like, why the hell are they showing this? So within 5 seconds, with 5 or 7 seconds, it goes to a black screen, and it's like, and then like something comes up a couple seconds later saying that you must, no spoilers, you must wait until the English dub is released or something like that. I don't remember the exact words for it, but I thought it was the biggest troll job ever. First and foremost, it was the biggest troll job ever. So I actually talked to the guy after that. I got to talk to the guy because like the guy knows me and stuff like that. Like, he actually put my picture on Instagram. on the North Park Theater's Instagram page, which I thought was so awesome. But I talked to the guy after because I asked him. I had to know. I had to know. I mean, that's how cool these guys are. You can actually talk to these people. I was like, I had to know if this was a Funimation thing or if that was just them doing it. And they told me it was just them doing it. And the guy told me, he was like, yeah, I prefer the Bruce Falconer version over the Japanese version, which I thought was just, I was like, yes. Like, and then I was like, yeah, he told me about I asked him about the 9,000 thing. It was like, oh, you noticed that? And I was like, yes, I did notice that. And he was like, yeah, it took me several days to edit that in. I was like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, the guy was awesome. Like, it was just freaking awesome. So yeah, that was just my little just going crazy thing. So then we did the cosplay contest. There was like 3 Gokus besides me. There was a Jiren, and there was a Hercule, and there was a Bulma. There was not many people that cosplayed. Unfortunately, because there was 3 Gokus, it kind of didn't make it original. So I didn't kind of win because like he was kind of going with the crowd. The judges just decided to go with the crowd after a while because she thought that Jiren should win because the Jiren was like handmade and stuff like that. We haven't seen Jiren yet, but we know who he is, but we haven't seen the battle yet. We've only seen a couple clips of Jiren right now. I don't know exactly what's going to happen with that dude. So Hercule won because I'm not gonna lie, his Hercule costume was pretty good, but he got to get a real belt though because he got the SmackDown Tag Team title belt or whatever. Yeah, he had that silver SmackDown Tag Team title belt. I was like, dude, where's your real belt? So I don't know. This is probably just a cheap belt, like because those things go for like at least $15. Because those are those kid tag team titles that they use for the WWE and stuff like that. So that's probably why I did. But his costume, he had the cape and stuff like that. He did really good with the Hercule thing. It was handmade, so I can't compete with handmade stuff. I could tell it was handmade, like it was handmade type thing. I can't compete with I don't have handmade like cosplays, like you know. But the Jiren dude didn't want his prize, so he gave it to me. I was like, he actually threw it to the ground. I was like, dude, what, you don't want your your little Goku thing? I was like, no, I don't want Goku. And I was like, so he actually gave it to me. So this is what it was. So I won by default because he surrendered his prize to me. So yeah, I won by default. Or second place by default. Hercule won first prize. I don't remember what he got. He got a Bulma action figure. That's what he got. He got like one of those Bulma action figures. So yeah, Jiren didn't want his freaking prize, so I freaking got it. So yeah, it was pretty cool. I won by default. I won by default. So yeah. Yeah, so it was a really good experience. Let me just put this up. So I kind of showed you guys like all the stuff right now, but like basically overall the presentation was just amazing. These people at North Park Theater were really good with this. They you know, the way everything was set up and formatted. And of course, it was at a special time, 9:30 Eastern time. It's different from what you guys normally got. You guys got like a 7:31. I mean, I don't think we actually started the movie until like after 10 though, because we did the cosplay contest really quick. Like, we had to run through it really quick because when we started that, it was around 9. It was around 9:50 when we started the cosplay contest. So we were doing that. Watched the movie. The movie was freaking amazing, by the way. Loved the movie. Didn't really reveal that much. There was one thing that was revealed that kind of sucks, since we know Frieza's alive now. For spoilers, actually, like spoiler, but I'm sure pretty much. But we don't know how he gets alive. We don't know exactly what he used to get alive. So there's that too. But that's really all they talked about in terms of like spoilers and stuff like that from stuff we haven't seen yet. So they were pretty protective on that. The only, like I said, the only thing really was that really stood out. I'm going to be talking about that in my review. The only thing that really stood out was that whole Kakarot Goku or Kakarot Vegeta thing when he was in Gogeta. That was the only thing that to me didn't make sense, because I remember Schimmel said in the interview with Geekdom 101 that it was Goku and Vegeta is what was said. So I don't know if they changed that lately or Schimmel just said that because he didn't want maybe Geekdom to know. But I'm going to get more into that into my review. But that's what I'm assuming. I'm not exactly sure, so I can't confirm or deny this because I don't exactly know. But maybe that's why he didn't want Geekdom to know, or he just changed it, or maybe they just changed it at the last second, after that interview. I don't know, but that was what they implied. Like, unless I listened to that wrong, unless I listened to that interview wrong. Yeah, unless I heard the Geekdom's interview wrong, like when he had his interview with Schimmel, the part 2 Schimmel or the part 2 video that was on Christmas Day. Unless I heard that not right, that was what I was my understanding was. But overall, the experience was great. I was talking to them like we were talking to them like I didn't leave until like we all didn't leave because I had to change. I had to go change because I had to go into their bathroom and change into my cosplay, and then after I was done, I had to leave, or I had to go back into it because obviously it's winter over here. So I had to go into the bathroom and change back into my regular clothes. So it was just a great experience, and it was just so cool that North Park Theater did that. With the Falconer epic battles at the end there, I was just like, it was just amazing. It was really good. I was actually talking to the cosplayer after that too. The person who was doing the judging too. We were talking about some Dragon Ball stuff after that. We actually talked about some cons too, because about the whole UbiCon and other stuff, because she's one of the judges. Or she's not gonna be the judge this year though for UbiCon. She said she wasn't. She said she wasn't going to be this year. It's going to be one of her friends that's going to be doing it this year, but she's going to be there for it because it's coming early this year. The UbiCon's going to be early this year. It's not going to be in mid to end of April like it normally is. It's going to be in the first week of March, which is really weird that they're doing that, but they are. Oh my God, it was such a freaking really good experience, guys. I mean, I cannot describe it. It was amazing seeing the origins. We're going to talk about the origins as well. Because it's the first time we've seen the origins, the new origins from Dragon Ball Minus. There's a couple other things, that kind of doesn't really add up to the anime, but it makes sense for the manga, I guess. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff there's a lot of stuff we're going to that I'm gonna that I'm gonna be talking about in the review. But I wanted to give you guys my full-on experience overall there. It was really good. North Park Theater was such a really good theater, and I'm glad they got this because they really they're really good. Their prices are reasonable, compared to like a Regal or something like that. Regal would just be like, okay, here you go, and go. Like here, they have the cosplay contest. They did the special presentation. It was just phenomenal how good it was. I was so happy, and I'm glad I was there for the opening screening for this, because it's not going to be this. He said it's not going to be the same as tomorrow. It would be, so it's not going to be the same. So I'm really happy for this. a couple pictures, and there's a couple other things I got to upload and edit in, so you guys can see this and how, full on theater, perspective. But I gotta go, guys. I hope you guys, if you go watched it, you guys tell me your experience if you went to a classical theater or theater that does stuff like this, because Regals don't do this. Regals don't do what they did, what North Park Theater did. And I just thought it was really good. And my pictures and Instagram, I was posting it on Discord, on my Discord chat. For anyone who doesn't know about my Discord chat. So I was posting like all this stuff. It was just, oh my god, it was so amazing. Words cannot describe it, guys. Words cannot describe it. It was just amazing. That's about it, guys. Comment, rate. Let me know your experience, if you had like an experience besides the movie, like, because the movie was an experience in itself, but anything after that or before that, from your theater. Let me know what you guys had. Comment, rate. If you like this video, remind me to please subscribe. And that's about it, guys. I'm out of here. I'm the SS Ultimate Goku, and I'm out of here. Kamehameha! And I'm out. Peace.